In this tutorial, I'll show you how this abstract image was created in 6 minutes. There are only 2 meshes in the scene. One is braid knot, and another is a background plane. The original braid knot mesh looks different than what was seen on the camera, because the camera is using a unique focal length. The focal length method is frequently used on abstract art scenes, because it gives an illusion to pull the original mesh toward the camera. The background plane is huge, because the camera's low focal length zooms out a lot. Let's press Shift-A to create a braid knot. If you don't see that in the menu, please activate an add-on called Extra Objects. Please feel free to adjust the braid knot settings any way you like, to create a best-looking result. Let's bevel the curve. If we look at this mesh through the low focal length camera, the mesh wouldn't look like it's being pulled toward the camera. That's because we have to adjust the mesh's size and camera's distance from the mesh to make that illusion work. The camera was focusing from the top, as per my original scene setup, and the mesh needs to be scaled to make the illusion work. Let's create a background plane. I'll show you the fully zoomed nodes for the braid knot shortly. Here are the nodes. I'm using the color ramp and the gradient texture nodes as usual. The plane's background is acting like a mirror with higher metallic and lower roughness settings. The camera's focal length is set to 4 mm. To create a pulled mesh illusion, we must adjust the distance of the camera from the mesh or just scale the mesh. This is how we create the pulled mesh illusion in order to create an abstract art. Even the background looked pulled, because the HDRI image is being mirrored and it was also affected by the camera's focal length. I'll hide the new meshes, and go back to the original mesh setup. I have used the Easy HDRI add-on for the environment light. I'll share the tutorial link in the description below. Please watch the tutorial to match my Blender settings, to learn where to find the forest.exe.HDRI file. I have used 128 samples to render, and I have also denoised the render image. Here are my composite node settings for the denoise. This is the end of the tutorial. Thank you for watching.